Oh, Topstep. Sweet, sweet Topstep. The firm that once whispered, "Come trade with us, we're cool, we're chill, we only have one rule." And then, boom! Suddenly it's, surprise, we have a whole secret menu of super vague rules, and guess what? You already broke them. I just love when a company wakes up one day and thinks, you know what would be fun? Betrayal. And hey, I get it. Maybe all these rule changes are happening because they need to funnel some extra cash into that struggling house account. I'm kidding. Sorta.
But let's talk about the traders that caught heat, because apparently the new crime wave sweeping the nation is buying too many evaluations. Oh no, call the authorities. We have a reckless spender over here. Someone alert the SEC, not for market manipulation, but for giving Topstep too much money. And then they hit you with violations under Section 27. Ooh, mysterious. No specifics, no details, just Section 27. They could have just said, because we said so, and it would have been the same level of transparency.
And this is where I'd paint Michael Patak as the angel of death, swooping down to snatch money from innocent traders. Just look at X, day after day of payout denials. Go to YouTube, video after video echoing the same outrage. And then there's coda trading. At first, Topstep's communication was vague, and let's be honest, English wasn't exactly Coda's first language, so yeah, there were some hiccups. But the community had his back. Topstep clarified the rule violations, and then the unthinkable happened. Coda Trading admitted he was guilty.
Yep, turns out Topstep's tech actually works. And our so-called angel of death, he did exactly what he said he would. Dialed in the system, refocused the review team, and tightened up communication. Turns out Patak's video wasn't that far off after all. In fact, it was 50 seconds of exquisite simplicity compared to John Skelton's 4-hour rant. Patak said, Topstep has the tech to catch traders exploiting the system, whether it's stacking accounts, hedging trades, or other manipulative tactics. The goal? To simulate real, profitable trading. And if you are caught, they will nudge you in the right direction.
Now, before I go down this road using Coda as a sample size of 1, let's remember why we're discussing him in the first place. He wasn't just a denied trader. He was the denied trader. The one X held up as the symbol of everything wrong with the system, the proof that Topstep's crackdown had spiraled out of control. So here's what actually happened. Coda Trading bought over 30 Topstep accounts, which first of all, if you're buying 30 Topstep accounts, you might have a gambling problem. But here's what actually happened. Topstep flagged him for hedging positions. That's right, he was caught going long and short on the same trade. So naturally, Topstep banned him for life, right? Nope.
Topstep has introduced a trading rehab program called the Focused Trader Program, which is basically high school detention for traders. Get flagged for a violation? Congratulations, you're demoted to a single $50,000 account. That's right, you still get to trade, but now it's under their watchful eye, like you're on financial house arrest. But don't worry, Topstep isn't completely heartless. If you prove you can play nice for 3 months, meaning you don't burn down yet another account, you can request a review, and if they deem you worthy, get access to multiple accounts again. It's like getting your driver's license back after too many speeding tickets.
So yeah, if you find yourself in the Focused Trader plan, don't panic. Just take it as a sign that maybe, just maybe, you need to slow down and, actually trade instead of relying on the highly sophisticated strategy of slathering peanut butter on your mouse and letting your dog place the orders by licking it off. Look, it pains me to say this because I love throwing prop firms under the bus and then backing up over them a few times for good measure. But this time, it seems like Topstep actually got it right. I lived through the Apex rule change, which was an epic failure on every level. I was there when Fast Track very publicly declared their retroactive rule changes. I watched Bulanox, in a rare break of silence, scramble to close loopholes.
But guys, this doesn't feel the same. Topstep was pretty clear from the start. 1% of traders were exploiting the system, and they needed to shut it down. These traders were hurting the business, and without a profitable business, there's no prop firm, no payouts, no traders, nothing. This move actually protects the legitimate traders. And I don't plan to do this often, but honestly, the worst thing you can say about Topstep's rule changes is that there's no longer just one rule. There are many. Before we go on, we want to take a moment to celebrate 2 of the most important people in our lives, our amazing wives, Britney and Katie. Both of their birthdays are on February 26th, so we couldn't let this episode pass without showing them some love. If you've been following the channel, you know we put a lot of time and effort into what we do, and none of it would be possible without their support. Britney and Katie put up with our long hours, endless market talk, and all the time we spend making these videos. They've been our biggest supporters from day one, and we are beyond grateful for them. So, to Britney and Katie, thank you for everything you do. We love you, we appreciate you, and we hope you have the best birthday ever. And to our viewers, drop a happy birthday, Britney and Katie. in the comments to help us make this surprise even bigger. Now back to the show.
So, Fast Track Trading had its Chapter 7 bankruptcy creditors meeting. And let's just say, if you were hoping for responsible financial decisions, you're going to be real disappointed. CEO Scott Trieste answered questions under oath. And let's just say the under oath part really added to the drama. This guy wasn't running a prop firm. He was running a personal slush fund with a trading platform attached.
First up, EHT Motorsports. This was supposed to be a luxury car rental business, but instead, it turned into a very exclusive employees get free sports cars club. They had 10 cars, most of them bought with company money. But, plot twist, many were titled under Trieste's wife's name. Because, you know, when your trading firm goes under, you want to make sure the Ferrari's safe. And how did that business go? Oh, not great. They sold some cars to Carvana at a loss, 3 are headed to auction, and a Bentley is just chilling in a service center because apparently even bankruptcy doesn't cover an $8,000 repair bill. There was also a McLaren and a Ferrari sold to a private buyer in New York, and if you think they made a profit on that, you haven't been paying attention.
But wait, there's more. Turns out Scott's parents invested low hundreds of thousands in the company, and he paid them back. $70,000. Which feels kind of like karma paying them back for raising such a shitty person. Then we get to his sister, who was technically a contractor, but worked full-time like an employee. So naturally, the company paid off her $35,000 in car loans. Just a little family discount from the bankruptcy fund. And it wasn't just her. A C-suite employee also got a free BMW, because when you can't pay people in cash, the next best thing is luxury sedans. And speaking of expenses that totally make sense, Fast Track Trading also paid Trieste's alimony, pre-tax. Because nothing says financially responsible company like handling your CEO's divorce settlements. Oh, and then there's his wedding. In Vegas, which the company paid for. That's flights, hotels, food, the whole thing. Somewhere between $50,000 and $60,000. Nothing says I do like, this is all coming out of customer payouts.
But the best part? The cryptocurrency. Fast Track Trading apparently held between $6.5 and $8 million in crypto, but surprise, the wallets are empty now, which is kind of like the time you lost your piggy bank as a kid, if it was the size of a house. And the timeline? Turns out his lawyer told him on October 19th to file for bankruptcy, but instead he kept running the firm, including a Halloween sale. Because I guess if you're already committing fraud, why not throw in a holiday prank? Trick or treat, traders. More like F you, Scott. And finally, we get a bonus round of denial. Scott insists he's not the guy behind an alt account named Donald Trumpet. He also claims those last-minute wire transfers to his wife and friends were totally legit. Just legal retainers. Nothing shady to see here. Oh, and that massive data breach that exposed all of Fast Track's customer info? Yeah, he's still investigating, which is basically business speak for, let's hope everyone forgets about that part.
So, to sum it up, a trading firm that wasn't really trading, a car rental company that didn't rent cars, and a CEO whose idea of financial planning was, can I put this on the company card? And that's where we're at. But hey, at least we learned something. If you want to be a CEO, you don't need a finance degree. You just need a complete lack of ethics. I hope other prop firm CEOs are paying attention, because if there's any justice, the courts will make an example out of Scott. And honestly, I'd sleep a lot better knowing he's stuck in the prison yard, trading ramen packets instead of futures. I'd even throw in some commissary money for baby oil. Maybe Diddy can give him a hands-on lesson in leverage.
So, if Fast Track Trading owes you money, and let's be real, they probably do, you need to file a proof of claim by April 17th, 2025, if you want even a chance of getting paid. Miss the deadline, and you might as well kiss that money goodbye. The claim form can be found online using the website and case number on the screen. And if you've already filed, congrats. Now you get to sit back, grab some popcorn, and watch the chaos unfold. Still confused? You might want to call a bankruptcy attorney or just scream into a pillow, whatever feels more productive.
Ah, Apex Trader Funding. You just couldn't help yourselves, could you? I mean, some companies respond to bad press with, I don't know, better business practices, maybe some customer service improvements. But not Apex. No, they went with the old subpoena the YouTuber strategy. Bold choice, classic move, love to see it. So let me get this straight. Kellyanne, an investigative journalist and YouTuber, who by the way is out here just trying to help traders not get scammed, posted a video exposing Apex's shady internal discussions. And instead of saying, oops, you caught us, we'll do better, they were like, nah, let's drag her into court and make her hand over all her sources.
Ah, yes, the customer trust building approach. Nothing says reputable business like suing people who expose you. It's the legal equivalent of throwing a tantrum in the checkout line at Target. Your Honor, Kellyanne made us look bad by revealing the things we actually did. So we'd like to subpoena everything she's ever said, done, or thought in order to prove she's the bad guy here. Really? You're subpoenaing a journalist for doing journalism? That's like trying to sue the Weather Channel for talking about rain. And guess what? Reporters have legal protections. It's called the First Amendment. You should read it sometime, maybe in between finding new ways to deny trader payouts.
Also, minor legal oopsie, Apex's subpoenas are procedurally defective. They didn't include a witness fee, cheap. They ignored the 100-mile jurisdiction rule, lazy, and they're asking for info they already have from another source, redundant. So basically, it's a legally invalid, overpriced, copy-pasted homework assignment. Who could have guessed that a company accused of making up rules as they go would mess up actual court procedures? So now, Kellyanne's fighting back saying, no thanks, I'm not handing over my sources just because you're salty. And honestly, good for her. Because if Apex gets away with this, guess who's next? Any other YouTuber who calls out shady companies, and I hope you're paying attention. Because this Apex lawsuit? This isn't just a legal case. This is a warning. A big flashing neon sign that says, speak out, and we'll see you in court.
That's exactly what's happening to Kellyanne right now. She's just a trading YouTuber who reported on their practices. And what does she get? A court order demanding all her sources, all her communications. Basically, every thought she's ever had about Apex. Now call me crazy, but that sounds like intimidation. And let's not forget the other YouTubers named in the riot amended complaint. Trades by Matt, Alpine Trader, Future Scalper, Real Life Trading, and Jay Pelly. And what was their so-called crime? Making videos about their payouts from Apex. Yep, you heard that right. Daytraders.com included them in the complaint, accusing them of showcasing unrealistic, inflated payouts. And the kicker? There's no proof.
So, with so many YouTubers under fire, what does this mean for the future of trading content? Right now, it looks like if you're in their club, if you say all the right things, push the right narratives, and flash the right payouts, you're safe. But if you're not, if you're a free agent actually telling the truth about what's happening, then maybe, just maybe, they come for you next. Are we moving toward a world where only pre-approved, firm-sponsored influencers get to post about payouts? Where every YouTube video comes with a disclaimer, this content has been certified for accuracy and manipulation.
And let's take it a step further. Is the court system becoming a weapon? Because lawsuits like this, they're not about justice. They're about control. They're about making sure only the right influencers get to speak. And here's the message they're sending loud and clear. Say the wrong thing, enjoy your legal fees. Mention a payout we don't like, see you in court. Talk about the wrong prop firm, hope you like subpoenas. So no, this isn't just about one lawsuit. This is a playbook, a strategy that says, if we can't control the message, we'll control the messengers. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, click here to check out another great video or explore our full playlist for more. Watch time means the world to us, so please share this with your trading buddies. And if you don't have any, just watch it again yourself. Remember, trading is tough enough. We all deserve more laughs. Thanks again, and see you next week.